Okay.
Merhaba arkadaşlar. Hocamız da geldi.
Hoca da gelmiş.
Hello.
Merhaba.
Nice to see you again. Some of you we met in the morning and we are still together. Nice to see all of you. Okay, how are you? How was your week? Ayça Hanım, we haven't seen you for a while, let's say, not for ages, for a while. Where have you been?
I am so sorry. So sorry.
No.
I haven't been able to your class.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 3 weeks very bad because 1 week is good, okay, but Torba is awful. Awful. We are very unhappy. Electricity and water pipe problem and a lot of problem and on the road not use all time building iş makineleri very dangerous in Torba life.
Machines work because the ground was full of water, filled with water. As far as I've seen.
Water and canalization system change,
sewage
water system and electricity pipe underground laid. Very awful.
Yeah. Now are they repairing things? Are they repairing?
Continue. I hope so. March finish. I hope so.
Yeah. Okay. Bad to hear that. But it's very normal. Normal.
Normal. Yes.
We say it is normal.
This country is normal.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Okay. And since we have the only Said Bey and Ali Bey, okay, let's go on with Said Bey. Since there is no Meral Hanım.
Meral Hanım is also here. If you want,
I can't
first
see
she
her.
can speak. Meral Hanım, where are you?
Just
coming, just coming. She is shouting, just coming. Geliyorum. Okay. Now, if it's my turn, yes, yeah. I had not a very busy week last week, and I just attended a Rotary meeting on Tuesday night. After 10 years, I retired Rotary. One of the Bursa clubs invited me to join them, and I was there and met some of my friends on Tuesday evening. Yes, and then what else? What I did, and we went not to symphony concert this time last Thursday, but on Friday evening. Yes, I and Meral went to a theater play. It was named as Sonum Başlangıcımdır. And it was really nice to be there. And what else? At the weekend we were, I think, ACS at home with the girls who visited us, and that's all for last week.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Gürsen Hanım, how are you?
Hello.
How was your week?
I am fine. Last week was same days. I sat in tea house, tea garden. I met my friends. Chatted. I am reading a novel now. Author Isabel Allende.
What's the name of the book?
Denizin uzun taç yaprağı.
Nice.
It describes
What is
like
the book about? What is the book about?
About İspanya Civil War and Chile. Maybe documentaire, like documentaire.
A kind of documentary
Evet,
about the civil war in Spain and in Chile.
Evet, Chile. I like this book.
As a writer, you read a lot. Yani it's very normal. You are a writer. Have you done your volunteer work? Have you done your volunteer work? Volunteer?
Yes. Yes.
Where did you go?
Yes.
Where did you go for your volunteer work?
Anlayamadım sonunu.
Volunteer work is Tazelenme University, you know? You are volunteering.
I went to conference. I went to conference and Çağdaş Yaşamı Destekleme Derneği. I listen concert by Barış Kosku. I was outside again last week.
Very nice.
Because outside is very hot, lovely, but inside it's cold now. I'm cold.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's just a contrast. Even if the outside is hotter, inside is much colder than outside. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ali Bey, how are you? For the first time, there has been no problem with the internet today. No internet disconnection. And thanks God. And I have uploaded all the videos on a YouTube channel. I hope you will be watching these videos if necessary. Okay, Olivier.
Is all the problems? Could you upload all videos problemless? Yanlış söyledim.
Again?
Could you upload all videos?
All the videos, yes. I have uploaded all of them.
Problemless.
Yeah, the problem was I had to get a permission from Cemil Hoca. Okay. If he doesn't give a permission to use his password and to sign in the YouTube channel of the university, okay, I couldn't upload it. So everything is done, no problem. I made it. Thank you. And you have taught me how to upload it, and then I have got the permission from Cemil Hoca. So I'm an expert. I feel like an expert uploading a video. It's just automatically I've been doing it. No problem. Thank you for your help. Yeah, Ali Bey, how about you? Have you picked up your olives? Everything else, huh?
It went to end.
Huh?
We have finished with our olive.
Picking up olives. Okay.
How many tons you picked, Ali Bey? How many tons? How many kilos? How many tons?
I have sent some trucks in Ukraine and Russia.
Oh, so you are contributing to Turkey's economy, huh? By helping these countries.
There was just tree in our garden, and it's enough for us. It's enough.
Thank you. With the help of Ali Bey, in this class, we are learning how to speak German as well. Beside English, yeah. Okay, thank you. And who is new? Neşe Hanım, nice to see you. How are you?
Fine. And you?
I'm much better this week.
I missed your classes. I said.
Us too.
I did my last homework. Yes, last week I had the doctor's appointment. I am going to holiday this night.
Where are you going?
Away for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Kıbrıs.
Cyprus.
Yes. So I won't be able to attend your class next week.
So no problem. There will be a video on YouTube channel.
Yes.
If you like, you can just watch and you can just follow our class as well. Thank you. Aytun Hanım, nice to see you. Aytun Hanım,
nice
how are
to see you too. Fine, and you?
I'm fine. I'm much better. I'm smiling. No problem with the internet. No problem with my mom. So everything is good.
Very good.
Thanks God.
Keep our finger.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you? How was the thing? How was your week? What have you done?
As always, I did many things, many ordinary things for everybody, not for myself, unfortunately. I went to Istanbul for one day. Normally, I am a volunteer for blind people. I vocalize the books for them. This is a project for Boğaziçi University. They did have a ceremony during the last Saturday. So I went over there and I got my certificate.
Ah, very nice. Very precious job you are doing. And congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
These things. And everybody is doing something. Everybody is volunteering. And I'm really proud of you, my students. You are much better than me, actually. I be staying at home. I have nowhere to go. So just what am I doing? What I am doing is just to stay and follow your projects, your works outside and with the volunteers. Thank you. And all of you, and such a hardworking, such hardworking students I have. I'm just proud of you, all of you. And
thank you,
Meral Hanım, because you weren't here, we started with Said Bey. I'm so sorry.
No matter. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit late. I had a problem in connecting. With my computer, so I was sorry for that. Well, last week was a very busy one for me. It was like a cooking week for me.
friends for lunch. 8 of them came to visit for me for lunch. So I had to be prepared for them. After that, one of our daughters had influenza. I have to look after her, and they stayed with us for weekends. I tried to make her feel better. So that was one of my weeks. Yeah. And this morning, I attended a board meeting of one of the club. I am a member of it. As I heard, Said Bey and you together have been so busy for weeks. Yeah, yes, but it's nice to be dynamic, okay? Yeah. Yes, it does. I like to be. And good to hear that. Okay, Tafet Hanım, how are you? Nice to be with you again. How about you?
Oh, thank you, teacher.
Tired.
Because she was with us in the previous lesson. That's why. Well, actually, you don't have to talk about what you have done so far, but the other students, our friends, are new here. Yes.
But these students are so different.
Yeah, this is
so good.
Well, actually, the class was not an yani ileri İngilizce. No, it's not ileri İngilizce. Actually, the starting point was the pre-intermediate. Yani orta bilenler. Not ileri, not advanced level. No problem. No problem. Nobody is. Yeah.
Biz tanıyoruz İngilizceyi henüz. Tanımaya başladık. Altyapı olmadığı için tazelenmede biraz oradan buradan duymuşluğumuzla pratik yapmadan sadece kitaplardan bazı şeyler ama biz tazelenmeyle başladık desem yeridir yani benim kendi adıma. Öğretmen okullarının en büyük eksiği oydu yani çok istediğim bir şey.
You are our classes are fruitful for you. You are learning from it. I hope you are learning something. You know, yani this is a limited time. We have very limited time. You know, it's impossible to learn a language in such a limited time. But, you know, next year or after next year, it will go on. It will go on, no problem. Even this university ends up, so as long as we have a Zoom connection, no problem. Yani, we'll continue. Yani, actually, I have already started as a teacher of this university for the, Temel İngilizce department. But then I have decided, I have got the lessons from the American teacher since he gave up teaching for the university. And then, our starting point was a little bit different. But if I had the chance, to change the curriculum, I would have started with the, the beginner level and then, you know, elementary and, you know, pre-intermediate and intermediate level will go on. But you have some, lucky you that I have, you know, opened these classes this term. So you are free to join my classes, and it starts at noon, 12, you know, at noon, and then it continues till 5:30. Okay, so no problem. You can just join, and if you can't join, you can just follow the classes on YouTube channel as well. So no problem. English, learning English is a period of time. It takes a period of time, and it's endless, endless. Language learning, since language is a living creature, it's endless. We can learn English every time you like. Okay, Süheyda Hanım, again, nice to see you.
Thank you. Asuman Hanım, şöyle esasında ben de bu ileri İngilizce'de bayağı zorlanıyorum. Ama dersi çok sevdiğim için katılıyorum.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nurcan Hanım, is everything okay with your earplugs?
Yok hocam, ben onu fark ettim. Küpelerimden oldu o. Küpeleri çıkardım. Düzeldi zannediyordum ama temelli çıkardım şimdi şeyi.
It's okay. It's much better.
Konuşalım daha iyi. Ben biraz zor işitiyorum da o yüzden kulaklık kolayıma gidiyordu.
Okay.
O yüzden.
Okay.
Yeah. I am very well. The weather is sunshine today. But I was very sad last 2 weeks because my granddaughter was ill. But yet she's either again good, and she went to school. But today morning she was very sad because she couldn't her house work made. She was very sad. Maybe today again we cook. Tekrar bakacağız derslerine demek istedim.
Okay, you're going to help her with her homework again.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mevhibe Hanım.
Hello again, my teacher. Last week I was very busy. I went many meetings. I missed my high school friends so much, and we talk about what did we did during the summer vacation and general things. And I visited my uncle's wife and my sisters. I went to Çağdaş Yaşamı Destekleme Derneği, branch of Üsküdar. Next Friday, I will start volunteering there. So I couldn't quite organize my house.
No problem. As long as you are busy with other things, you know, organizing or tidying the house is not such an important matter for us. Okay, thank you.
I'm lazy.
No, it's not laziness. It's being really hectic. Okay. Yeah, thank you. And İnci Hanım, nice to see you after a long time.
Hello, my teacher. I see you before lesson. Say my home is very, very person come and back. Sorry.
My mom
is now my mom, daughter, son, and working come back. Yeah, now is very quiet. Is very relaxed. Okay, okay. I listen.
You are in a relaxing, more relaxing environment now. Okay. Yeah.
Before I say 3 lesson is I don't katılamadım.
You couldn't join.
I listen to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Shall we start our lesson using what else here?
Unit 9.
Yeah, Unit 9. I don't want to start with the homework because you're going to learn something new. That's why I don't want to leave it till the end of the lesson. I'd like to start with the new tense, past perfect and narrative tenses. And just before starting this unit, as a starter point, here are 4 pictures on the left, on page 70 in your books, okay? What do you know about these pictures? What do you know about these pictures? Or do you know anything else? Anything about these? The first one?
English writer.
Okay, the first one. These characters are from English literature. Who are these characters? This is, the first one is to be or not to be. Huh? Do you remember?
Be or not to be.
Hamlet.
Okay. The second one is?
Charles Dickens.
Oliver Twist. Okay. The next one is? Sherlock Holmes. Okay. And? Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Okay, nice. Let's have a look at these characters. He all answers Hamlet from the play of the same name by William Shakespeare. Oliver Twist from the novel of the same name by Charles Dickens. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson from the novels by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Alice from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, you're very good at remembering these characters. Okay. What is this? What is this? Okay. Here, Aesop's fables. Have you ever heard about these Aesop's fables? Aesop.
Yes.
Fables. Okay. Aesop was a storyteller who lived in Greece in around 600 BC. BC means before Christ. BC, before Christ. And
which is right, as you are writing BC, B dot C dot or BC like this without dots?
Yeah, BC. It's yani BC dot, as far as I remember. BC, before Christ.
I mean, I'm asking if B dot, C dot, or BC without any dots after the letters.
B, no dots. The dot is here at the end.
Okay, that is the dot for the ending of the sentence. But
no. This is just a short expression. Okay. The short expression of before Christ. Yani İsa'dan önce. But
I know that. I'm just
AD,
wondering about the dates.
Okay, it's not the matter of question as well.
Okay.
No problem. And also AD, you see, for example, AD, Anna Domini, but before Christ. Okay, here there are some pictures. The picture of one of his fables, the bear and the travelers. What can you see? Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Let's make a little.
Bear.
There's a bear. There's a bear. How many men are there? How many men?
Two.
There are two men in the picture. What is this man? Where is this man? Where is this man?
On the top of the tree.
Okay, the man is in the tree. Okay, in the tree. And what about this man?
On the ground.
What is he doing? He's lying. He's lying down the ground. He's lying on the ground. Okay. What is the bear is doing? What is the bear doing?
He is kissing.
He's kissing.
It's the man. The man.
Yeah, okay. Smells. The bear is smelling. Okay. It smells the man. Okay. And how about the man's feelings? How do they feel? The man in the tree.
Afraid.
They are scared. They are afraid. They are afraid of the bear. Okay. And I want you to read the story. As far as I remember, there's a no. Sorry. There's no part. So you have to read the story. Okay. Who wants to read out first?
I can.
Yeah. Aytun Hanım, go on.
The Bear and the Travelers. Two travelers were walking slowly along a country road. They were going to the city because they were looking for work. They were tired and they were hungry. Suddenly, in the woods in front of them, they saw a huge bear. The men were terrified. One of them ran away, climbed a tree and hid. The other man fell to the ground and pretended to be dead. The bear came towards him. It bent down, sniffed him, and whispered something in his ear. Awful, actually. Then it wandered away. The other man came down from his tree and went to see how his friend was. The bear gave me some advices, said his companion. He said, next time you go on a journey, travel with someone who won't leave you at the first sign of danger. Oh, very big lesson, actually.
Yeah.
I can finish. Okay.
Sorry?
Finish already. There is no text anymore. Okay.
What is the moral of this story? Here are three morals. What is the moral of the story? True friends are hard to find, or choose your friends carefully, or don't run away from danger. Which
choose
one?
Your friends carefully.
Choose your friends carefully.
Choose your friends carefully. Well done. Good.
You must choose true friends.
Yeah. Okay. True friend. Yeah.
You must choose true friends.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the exercise 3. Exercise 3 here. Complete the questions and the answers by using the story. I want you. It's very okay. Here. Oops. Sorry. Complete the questions and the answers. Where?
There are.
Where?
Where the travelers walking?
Where are the travelers walking?
Using the story. Look at this story. Look at the story.
Where
Let's
the
have a look at
travelers?
this part. Here. Okay. 2 travelers. Okay. Can you see now? Where
the travelers walking?
Where were the travelers walking? Where were the travelers walking?
The travelers walking.
Travelers,
Walking.
2 travelers were walking slowly along
Along
and
the
down the road. Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Why
Did they going to the city?
Why were they
Why
going to the city?
Why were they going to the city? Why they were going to the city? Because they were looking for work, değil mi? Because they were looking for work. Okay. Yeah.
What?
In the woods, they saw a bear.
What did the man do?
What did they see?
What did they see in the woods? They saw a huge bear. Be careful with the pronunciation of this animal. When you pronounce beer, it means beer is something that we drink.
Alcoholic drink.
Alcohol, beer. But bear is an animal. Bear. They saw a huge bear. Okay. And the other one, the fourth question.
What did the man do?
What did the man do?
One climbed.
One hit
in a tree. The other
pretended
to be dead. Okay. What did the last one?
What did
the bear
do?
What did the bear do? It bent down, sniffed, smelled, wandered away, walked away, wandered away. Okay, good, nice. Okay. Listen to the complete story. Now it's time for you to listen to the whole story. Just before, I'd like to, please, will you please mute your microphones so that you can clearly listen. Okay, ready? Go. Oh my goodness, what is this? Can you, what else? What else? What's the problem?
No.
Can you hear?
No.
No, you can't hear.
No. I cannot.
Oh my goodness. Just,
no voice.
No voice again. Sorry. Stop share. Stop share. While am I sharing? Share sound. Yes. Now this time you will be hearing. Yep. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yep. Yeah.
Tape script 9.2.
This time.
The Bear and the Travellers.
Yeah.
Two travellers were walking slowly along a country road. They were going to the city because they were looking for work. They were tired because they had walked 20 miles, and they were hungry because they hadn't eaten all day. Suddenly, in the woods in front of them, they saw a huge bear. The men were terrified. One of them ran away, climbed a tree, and hid. The other man fell to the ground and pretended to be dead. He had heard that bears don't like eating dead meat. The bear came towards him. It bent down, sniffed him, and whispered something in his ear. Then it wandered away. After the bear had gone, the other man came down from his tree and went to see how his friend was. He wanted to know what the bear had said to him. "The bear gave me some advice," said his companion. "He said, next time you go on a journey, travel with someone who won't leave you at the first sign of danger." The moral of this story is, choose your friends carefully.
Okay. Now, here are, oops, what else? In the exercise 4, there are 4 lines in one of the places in the story. Here, 5 lines. 5 lines. They have missed. They have been missed from the story. Can you find their places? Can you find their places?
Because
they were hungry.
20 miles.
In first bracket, I think they were. Oops.
Oops. Just hang on a sec. Yep. Yeah. 2 travelers were walking. They were tired.
They were tired.
They had walked 20
Because
miles.
they had walked 20 miles.
20 miles.
They had walked 20 miles and they were hungry. They were hungry.
Because they hadn't eaten all day.
All day.
Because they hadn't eaten all day. They hadn't eaten all day. Okay.
The other man fell to the ground and pretended to be dead.
Pretended to be dead.
But he had heard that bears don't like eating that meat.
He had heard that bears don't like eating that meat. That meat. That's why he pretended to be dead. Then it wandered away. It wandered away.
After the bear had gone.
Okay. After the bear had gone, the other man came down from his tree.
And want to see.
He wanted to know.
He wanted to know what the deer had said to him.
He wanted to know what the bear had said to him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now here we're going to we have already listened to the complete story. Now we are going to concentrate on these sentences which are showing the past perfect tense, past perfect. Here, the past perfect tense here, they had walked. The bear had said to him, they hadn't eaten. The bear had gone. He had heard. These are the structures of the past perfect tense. Okay.
That's
here
in Turkish.
In Turkish,
beginning
well,
from the first one.
The first one, okay.
Yes.
Because they had walked 20 miles. Sometimes we translate them in a different way. Çünkü onlar 20 mile yürümüşlerdi.
Öğrenilen geçmiş zaman diyoruz. Öğrenilen geçmiş zaman. Mişli geçmiş zaman.
Mişli geçmiş zaman,
Tam
evet.
mişli geçmiş zaman da değil. Yani since we have no present perfect tense in Turkish language, that's why it's really difficult to translate. Sometimes we use different expressions to express this tense as well. Şimdi, past perfect tense is used to talk about two past events. Okay, there must be two past events happened in the past, and past perfect tense is used which action? There are two actions in the past, completed actions in the past, but past perfect tense is used the first for the first action happened. One action, which action happened first? Okay, to find this, we use past perfect tense. Okay, later on I will explain you later. He wanted to know what the bear had said to him. How do we translate them? Bilmek istedi. Bilmek istedi. Neyi bilmek istedi?
Ayının ona ne söylediğini bilmek istedi.
Ayının ona ne söylemiş olduğunu, ne söylediğini, yani daha önce, yani in Turkish we can say, daha önce ona ayının ne söylemiş olduğunu öğrenmek istedi. Bakın, here two actions, değil mi? Two actions. Wanted to know, wanted and said. He wanted, bilmek istedi ve ayının söylediği şey. Hangisi? Which one happened first? Ayı bir şey söyledi. The bear said something first. And then he wanted to know. Two actions. Two past actions.
You mean the first action is
the first action
past
said.
No, here the second. He wanted to know.
The second action is wanted to know, but the first action is the bear said to him. So we use, for this action, we use past perfect. And past perfect is used with the past form of have and the past participle form of the verb. Had plus past participle. Okay? Because they hadn't eaten all day. They were hungry. Şimdi bakın, they were hungry because they hadn't eaten all day. Would you please tell me two actions? What are the two actions here?
First action is they hadn't eaten all day. The second is they were hungry.
They were hungry.
So you mean the first action is past perfect and the second action is past.
Is past. Okay? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
After the bear had gone, what else in the story? After the bear had gone, what else? The other man came down, değil mi? Came down. Okay. What is the first action? the bear first, the bear went away. The bear went away, and then the other man came down the tree. So the bear had gone. After the bear had gone, how do you translate?
Ayı gittikten sonra.
Ayı, yani
Adam,
bakın mişli geçmiş zaman we don't use here. Ayı gittikten sonra. No mişli geçmiş zaman. Do you understand, Gürsen Hanım? Sometimes it changes. The meaning can be different.
Evet.
Gittikten sonra. Ama be careful. Remember that all the two past actions finished. Tamam, completed.
Yes,
two past actions completed, but one of them happened before the other action. And we use past perfect for the first action. For the action happened first. Okay? This is the idea behind this tense. Okay.
Can we put a rule like that? There are two actions, and two of them are in the past.
Yes.
But the first action is past perfect, and the second is the simple past.
Simple past. Okay. Yes. Thank you. And the best way to learn is to repeat, you know, as you see. Thank you for the summarize. Think this, the rule. He had heard that bears don't like eating that meat. So he pretended, you know, he pretended to be that, değil mi?
Evet.
He had heard that bears don't like eating that meat.
Ayının ölü insan eti yemediğini duymuştu.
Duymuştu. Bakın mişli geçmiş zaman. Ayıların daha önce ölü etinden ölü etini yediğinden hoşlanmadığını bildik, işittiği için. Evet. He pretended to be that.
Now, another rule here, two actions in the past, but the first action is past perfect, and the second action is simple past. Simple present.
No, this is the general.
Don't like is another rule.
Bakın şimdi bakın he had heard that. This part is important.
Yes.
Hearing is the first action. Hearing.
Good. Yes.
But here, why this part is present simple? This is the question, değil mi? Your question.
Yes, simple present.
Why?
Not
why
simple,
is it present simple? Because we use present simple to talk about the events that are always true. Always true. Hani, the sun rises in the east. Değil mi? The sun rises in the east. It's always true. It never changes. This idea, this knowledge never changes. That's why it's always present simple.
Okay, so this is another rule, second rule. First, simple.
Yeah, this is a fact.
Yes.
This is a fact. This is not a rule. Yani ben biliyordum. Güneşin doğudan doğduğunu biliyordum. How do you say?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
I had heard that the sun rises in the east. Yani this is a fact. If your sentence is a fact, it never changes. So it is used in present simple tense all the time. Tamam mı? So there's no relation between this past perfect and the present simple. This gives a fact for us. Okay? He had heard. And the second action is here. He pretended to be dead. Değil mi?
Evet.
He had heard and he pretended to be dead.
Evet.
Daha önce duymuştu. Dolayısıyla ikinci action'da ölü taklidi yaptı. Ölüymüş gibi davrandı. Değil mi? Okay. Şimdi bakalım. What tense are the words in bold? They were looking for word. Let's have a look. We're looking here. We're looking. Which tense?
Present continuous.
Past continuous.
Past continuous.
Past continuous. When do we use past continuous? When do we use past continuous?
An event which is
Was,
still going on
and
in the past.
ing.
The structure is to be formed, the past form of verb to be, was or were, depending on the subject, and with ing form of
verb.
The verb. Was, were, looking. Okay, past continuous. When do we use this past continuous? We use past continuous to talk about the events, the past events that are happening in the past. They are in progress in the past. For some time in the past, they were in progress. Okay? And to talk about, to combine two events, okay, two events in the past. And if one of these past events is longer, we use past continuous tense, okay? For the longer events. We were walking. It was in a progress, you know? Walking, the action was in progress in an exact time in the past, okay?
But
in progress.
If we say if we looked, it means it's finished in the past, but the action is finished.
Yeah,
but
action, if the action finished, completed, we use past simple, okay? And mostly in English, past continuous is used with past simple tense, okay? Simple past and past continuous. For example, yemek pişirirken parmağımı kestim ya da yemek hazırlarken parmağımı kestim.
I cut my finger as I was cooking.
While
As I was cooking or while I was cooking. Cooking.
While I was
in that case, maybe go on.
I cut my finger while I was cooking the meal.
While I was cooking the meal.
I was cooking the meal.
So, remember that rule. Past continuous is used for the longer action, and past simple is used for the shorter action. Shorter action, okay? And always past continuous, past simple tense is used for the shorter action that interrupts or that stops another action in progress in the past. Okay? Yani geçmişte sürekli olan, geçmişte devam etmekte olan, sürekli olan bir olayı past continuous, onu kesen, interrupt eden, durduran, stop eden short action'da past simple. Tamam mı?
Past simple.
But we use some conjunctions to make up a whole sentence using these two sentences. Like as, while, değil mi?
When.
Şöyle dersek peki Asuman Hanım. Ay dur. Yemek yerken konuşurum. Şimdi bu başka bir zamana geçiyor değil mi? Yemek yerken konuşurum.
So here no. Yemek yerken konuşurum. These actions are in the past. Konuşuyordum. Yemek yediğim sırada konuşuyordum. Değil mi? Past action. In the past. So we use both actions in past continuous because they were happening at the same time in the past. Okay?
Yemek yerken konuşurum da I speak, I talk as I am eating.
Okay. When I eat, I speak.
Or I generally speak as I am eating, or as I eat, which is right.
So in general, use past present simple. When I eat, I usually speak.
Okay.
Yani whenever I eat, ne zaman yemek yesem I konuşurum gibi. I speak. Okay, now just concentrate on this tense, past continuous. You will see, I will explain. Just they saw a bear. They saw a bear. Past simple. Finished. Happened and completed. Finished in the past. In an exact time of the past. Okay? Geçmişte belli bir zamanda görülmüş. Hani biz buna dili geçmiş zaman mı diyoruz Gürsen Hocam?
Evet. Geçmiş zaman.
Görülen geçmiş. Okay. They had walked 20 miles here. Past perfect. Yürümüşlerdi. Okay. They didn't eat all day. They were hungry. How is this expressed in the story? They didn't all day. They were hungry.
They
didn't eat all day.
They were hungry. How is this expressed in the
They were
story?
hungry because they didn't eat all day.
They were hungry.
Because they hadn't eaten all day. Bakın, we use because değil mi? We use because. They were hungry. But which one is the first action here?
They didn't.
They hadn't eaten all day.
They didn't eat. The second action, they were hungry.
Hungry. Second action.
Durum.
They hadn't eaten. So this is the reason. This is the effect. Reason and the effect. Result. Reason and the result. Okay? Yeah. Here, past perfect is used to express this situation in the story. Okay? The past perfect expresses an action before another time in the past. How do we form this tense? Okay? Had and plus the
past perfect.
Past participle. You know, as you know, the beginning of these lessons, we have learned, you know, verb one form, base form, and the past form and past participle form. Okay, past participle. So here, for example, eat, the base form, eat. Past form, ate. Past participle, eaten. Eaten. Eat, ate, eaten. For example, fly. Fly, flew, flow. For example, take. Take, took, taken. Taken. Okay. So you will see on the page 158 at the end of your book. This student book, 158.
44.
150.
44.
44.
44.
No. Yeah, 158. 158. Here.
No.
Base form, past simple.
Mhm.
Have you seen? Irregular verbs here are important. Here. The other words are all regular verbs, you know, ed or d or ied forms, you know. For example, carry is you know, a regular verb. No problem with these words. Verb carry, carried, carried. No change. But here, past simple and past participles are different. They are called irregular verbs. So, since we are learning this tense, you had better learn the past participle form of these irregular verbs. You have to learn. You have to remember all these words. Okay, no way. No way. Okay, let's go back to yeah. Here we are. And şimdi let's have a look at the grammar reference, page 154. 144, sorry. 144. 144. Grammar reference here.
Yes.
Yeah, past perfect here are had and ed. That means past participle. These are all arrive. The verb arrive is a regular verb. That's why the ed form is taken. The past participle of regular verbs ends in ed. There are many common irregular verbs, as you have seen on page 58 before. But here, the best point is, you know, when we learn about the present perfect tense, you know, have form, have or has form plus verb 3 form was used. But the problem was in the present perfect tense, problem was that we have to be very careful with the subject. You know, if we use a singular subject, for example, he, she, we use has done. You know, he has done, she has done. But we, you, they have done. But the best point is here. The best point, had never changes. Had remains the same for all persons. Okay, no change. No change, which is the best point. Okay, positive and negative statement form is given here. And the question form, you know, yes, no question form, had plus subject and verb 3 form and already. Had he left already? How can you translate? Had he left already?
O ayrıldı mı? Yani o
daha önceden ayrılmış mıydı? Ayrılmış mıydı? Bakın mişli geçmiş gene. Ayrılmış mıydı? Hı hı. He had arrived. He had arrived.
Ulaşmıştı.
Bu daha önceden varmıştı, ulaşmıştı. Yani daha önceden yok, already yok ama the meaning is behind it. You understand? The meaning is given behind the idea. Okay. Short answer, yes, I had. No, they hadn't. Bakalım use forms. Okay. Again, here. Make it larger. We use the past perfect to express an action in the past which happened before another action in the past. So, When I arrived at the theater, the play had already started. How can you translate?
Tiyatroya geldiğimde, vardığımda oyun başlamıştı.
Oyun daha önceden başlamıştı.
Evet.
Şimdi, first action, the play started. Değil mi? First, the play started. Second, I arrived. Değil mi? Second, I arrived. For the second action, we use past simple, and for the first action, we use past perfect.
Perfect.
Evet. We use past simple to express actions in the order they happened. Şimdi, action 1, action 2, as I already told you. The bear went, the first action. The man came down from the tree. So, bakın, let's have a look at the sentence from the text story. The man came down from the tree after the bear had gone. Değil mi? Yani the bear, ayı gittikten sonra adam ağaçtan aşağıya indi.
Öyle demez miyiz? The bear already being gone when the man came down.
When tabii ki, why not? Why not? Why not?
The bear already,
the bear had gone. The bear had gone.
Already had
when
gone.
The man came down the tree. They came down from the tree. Tabii ki. As I said before, we use some different conjunctions. Bağlaçlar kullanıyoruz. Okay? Past simple ve past perfect. Past perfect is never used alone because it is which action happened before another action in the past. Yani niye yalnız başına kullanamıyoruz? Çünkü o tensi biz geçmişte belli bir zamanda olup bitmiş iki tane action'ın, iki tane olayın hangisinin daha önce olduğunu belirtmek için kullanıyoruz. That's why we have to use one past simple as well if you want to use past perfect. Değil mi? Şimdi bakalım. John left the party. I arrived. Action 1. First, John left the party. Then I arrived. Önce John left ediyor, ayrılıyor. Sonra ben varıyorum oraya. Bakın, when I arrived at the party, John had left. Değil mi? For the first action. Şimdi nasıl tercüme ediyoruz?
Ben vardığımda
John partiden ayrıldı. Ben
John terk etmişti. John ayrılmıştı diyoruz, değil mi? John ayrıldı demiyoruz. John ayrılmıştı. Ben partiye geldiğimde, vardığımda John ayrılmıştı diyoruz. They walked a long way, the first action. They were tired. Şimdi birinci action, çok uzun bir yol kat ettiler, yürüdüler ve
yorulmuşlardı.
Yoruldular.
They were
tired because they had walked a long way. Why were they tired? The first action, past perfect, değil mi? They had walked a long way, değil mi? Any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far?
Not questions, but Asuman hocam. Believe me, most of the Americans I met up to now don't care all these rules, and they never. I believe there are lots of people who cares them, but many in daily speaking, many Americans let's say I'm not talking about English, but the American people. They don't care this, and they mix everything. They say past plus past, past perfect plus simple past, you know, as they're in daily speaking. But in writing, okay, maybe they are more care about that. But that's in this way, and they understand if they very well if you don't use the rules.
Şimdi the rules are really important when here especially in this tense, if you want to emphasize which action happened first. Yani hangi action'ın daha önce olduğunu özellikle vurgulamak istediğimiz zamanda kullanıyoruz bunu. Bunu böyle bilelim. That's why this rule is used. This tense is used. Yani tabii ki past kullanıyorlar adamlar, evet, ama
bizde de öyle.
Şimdi bakın, after, sizin dediğinize geleceğim şurada, bakın. If it is clear that one action was completed before, it isn't necessary to use the past perfect, Sait Bey. Tamam mı? Bakın, I tied it up after everyone went home. Nasıl, how do you translate?
Herkes gittikten sonra evi düzene soktum.
Evi düzenledim, topladım. Evet. Bu açık mı? Herkes ne zaman gitti? Herkes önceden gitti ve ben daha sonra topladım. Bizim bu clear olmasını sağlayan şey nedir burada, bu cümlede?
Went home.
Hangi kelime? Which
hangisinin önce gittiği belli
word
değil.
Makes it clear that we understand which action happened first.
After
değil mi? After kelimesini after kelimesini kullandığımız zaman açık. Ama ben mecbur muyum o zaman? I tied it up after everyone had gone home. No problem. No, it is not necessary. So use past simple. Değil mi? Past simple.
But which is right now here? The first or second one? I tied up after everyone went home, or I tied it up after everyone had gone home. Which is right?
It's both. Both are correct. Both are correct. But if the which action happened first? If the first action is clear to understand, means ya da is completed before the other one. If it is clear to understand, no necessary. It is not necessary to use past perfect for the first action. So here the conjunction after makes it clear for everybody, for people to understand which action completed first. Değil mi? Hangisi oldu? Herkes önceden gittiler. Ondan sonra ben tied it up. Tamam mı? Yani after'lı kullanacağınız her cümlede you don't have to use past perfect for both parts. Okay? Şimdi ne dedik? Conjunctions. We use conjunctions. Bakın. Bağlaçlar. When, while, when, sırada, o esnada diyoruz.
Aynı anda.
Yaptığımda diyoruz. O dakikada nasıl tercüme ediyorsak. While, iken, yaparken, ederken. As soon as, yapar yapmaz. Eder etmez, olur olmaz. Bu olduğunda olur olmaz. After, sonra. Before, önce. As, aynen while gibi. As while gibi.
Aynı anda.
Until, oluncaya kadar. Bir şey oluncaya kadar diyoruz. Şimdi bunların kullanışlarını...
Zaman bağlaçları.
Peki,
zaman bağlaçları. Tabii.
Unless de var değil mi? Unless.
Until. Hangisi?
Unless de var. Yok mu
unless? Hayır. Unless farklı. Unless o başka bir şey. Şart. Onu yapma. Condition. bağlacı. Hani if not gibi. If not gibi düşünün. Onu yapmadıkça bunu anlamazsın filan gibi. Bunu almadıkça, etmedikçe if not gibi düşünün.
Şart.
Mesela you will get soaked unless you get an umbrella with you.
Evet, şemsiye kullanmazsın.
If you don't get an umbrella with you, you will get soaked in the rain. Yani onu yapmadıkça şu olacak. Ya eğer bunu yapmaz isen bu olur anlamında. If not gibi. Ama onun bundan hiç alakası yok. Şimdi bakın. Bu cümlelere bir bakalım. Evet. When I arrived home, Tom was cooking the meal. How do you translate?
Eve geldiğimde Tom yemek yapıyordu.
Evet. Neyle neyi bağladık şimdi? Hangi tense? Which two tense?
Was
past simple and past continuous değil mi? Past continuous'u when'le bağladık. Değil mi? When'le bağladık. Peki when'i nerede kullandık?
Başta.
Hangi tense'de kullandık?
Past simple.
When plus past simple. Yani short action için kullandık. Bakın.
Evet.
Short action. Çünkü o esnada diyorsunuz. Geldiğim sırada, geldiğim anda, vardığım anda Tom was cooking. Cooking was in progress değil mi? Bu bir longer action. Longer action, short action arrived.
Peki şunun farkı ne hocam? Tom was cooking the meal when I arrived home desek.
Efendim?
Tom was cooking the meal when I arrived home.
No change in meaning. No change in meaning. But şimdi thank you for remembering it. This one. Şimdi bakın. Tom was cooking the meal when I arrived home dediğim zaman tek farkımız there is no comma between two sentences. No comma in written English.
Virgül olmayacak.
When you use when conjunction at the beginning of the sentence, after this part, past simple ends, you put a comma, virgül koyuyoruz.
Evet.
Tamam mı? Bu virgül de aslında in spoken English, it makes us pause. When I arrived home, pause, Tom was cooking the meal. But Tom was cooking the meal when I arrived home. This is the difference. Do you understand? If there's no comma, no pause.
Yes, very well. Yeah.
Okay. But the meaning is the same. Şimdi bakıyoruz. Next sentence. Tom was talking to me while he was cooking the meal. How do you translate?
Tom yemek pişirirken benimle konuşuyordu.
Tom benimle konuşuyordu.
Yemek pişirirken benimle konuşuyordu.
Two past actions, two longer actions, two actions in progress in the past, değil mi? Longer actions. They were happening at the same time. At the same time. So we used while. Değil mi? While.
Aynı zamanda. Tamam.
Aynı zamanda olan, olmakta olan iki tane devamlı, sürekli iki past olayını bağlamak için while kullanıyoruz. Şimdi, yani while he was cooking the meal. Gene aynı mantık. Bakın while'ı başta alalım.
While
Tom. Bu sefer başlangıcımız he diye başlayamıyoruz. Another rule. Bakın cümleye başlarken daima kişinin adını öncelikle vermemiz gerekiyor. Eğer while he was cooking the meal kim diye soracak.
While Tom was cooking the
meal, he was talking to me. Tamam. Aynen. The same meaning. Yani, bakın, there is no, bakın, while, yani şöyle, the rule is, when the conjunction is used in the middle of the sentence, there is no comma needed. Koma yok ortada kullanıldığında. Başta kullanıldığında bakın birinci örnekte olduğu gibi there is a comma, but if it is in the middle of the sentence there will be no comma. But while Tom was cooking the meal, comma, he was talking to me. Tamam. Okay. As soon as'e bakalım. As soon as I arrived home, Tom started cooking the meal.
Tom yemek
Eve vardığımda
varır varmaz, eve varır varmaz
Tom yemek yapmaya başlamıştı.
At the time I arrived home, Tom started cooking the meal.
Peki kim önce geldi?
Tom geldi.
Tom geldi.
Hayır. Tom yemek pişirmeye başladı, sonraki olay.
Yes.
Tom evdeydi zaten.
First I arrived home, then he started cooking the meal. Değil mi? Ama şimdi why did we use, hocam, why did we use past simple, past? Dediniz ki bize past perfect is used for the first action. But it's because of the conjunction, the meaning of the conjunction. It's clear to understand, you know. Varır varmaz he started cooking the meal.
İkisi de devam eden olay değil. Yani
ikisi de bitmiş ama bakın
olay.
İngilizce'de there's another rule. If two actions happen one another, arka arkaya hemen akabinde olan iki action var ise ikisi de past simple. Tamam mı? Yani bu as soon as yerine biz hocam when I arrived home, Tom started cooking the meal diyebilir miyim? Derim. Pekala derim. Vardığım zaman o cooking the meal. Önce ben vardım. Hemen akabinde yemek pişirmeye başladım. Yani iki past olay hemen arka arkaya olan olayları biz past simple bağlıyoruz. Tamam. As soon as'ten kaynaklı, when'den kaynaklı, clear to understand. That's why we don't use past perfect or past simple. Şimdi bakalım, after we have already seen, Tom cooked the meal after I arrived. Bakın, both forms are used, but you don't have to use past perfect. It's optional. Tom cooked the meal after I arrived. Şimdi ben bu after'dan sonra arrived ettiğimi, yani daha doğrusu önce benim geldiğimi, daha sonra Tom'un cook ettiğini ben anlamıyor muyum burada? Dolayısıyla bakın önce arrive ediyorum, ondan sonra cook olayı arka arkaya olan iki olay olduğu için bu rule'dan dolayı böyle. Tamam mı? Ama past perfect kullanmasanız da doğru, kullansanız da yanlış değil. Şimdi before'a bakalım. Before da böyle değil. He had cooked the meal before I arrived home. Before'da da aslında it's clear to understand. İşte Amerikalılar dediniz ya Sayit Bey, they use he cooked the meal before I arrived home da diyor Amerikalılar. Ama niye öyle diyorlar? Niçin past simple kullanıyorlar? Çünkü açık. He cooked the meal before I arrived home. Yani before, ben gelmeden önce diye zaten şu before kelimesi gives the meaning of past perfect, değil mi? Which action happened first? He cooked the meal, değil mi? He had cooked the meal. Evet, before'u dikkat ederseniz past simple'lı action için kullanmış. Şimdi as'e bakalım. Aynı while gibi as he was talking, yani ya da while he was talking, I was thinking about the last time we had met.
We had met.
We had met.
Konuşurken
The
ben de
last time we had met. En son ne zaman karşılaşmış olduğumuzu düşünüyordum. O konuşurken. Yani two past actions in progress were happening at the same time in the past time. Tamam mı? Yani geçmişte iki tane sürekli olay, ikisi de aynı anda oluyorlar. Okay. Şimdi devam ediyoruz. As he was talking dedik bunu. Gene aynı. As'i ortaya alalım. Ne diyecek?
I was
thinking about last time we met. As he was talking. I was thinking about the last time we had met.
No
as
comma.
he was talking.
As he was talking. Yani bunu it depends on the importance that you give to your sentence. Yani cümlenize vermek istediğiniz anlamı önemsiyorsanız eğer onu öne çekiyorsunuz burada. Mesela as he was talking, o konuşurken diyorsunuz. Yani onun konuştuğu sırada böyle bir şeyi siz düşündüğünüzü söylemek için, yani o olay, onu konuşuyor olması daha önem arz ediyor sizin için, öne çektiniz. Tamam mı? Bu öne çekme olayı da bu şekilde. Depending on how much importance you give the meaning of the sentence. Okay? The last one, he didn't start
cooking the meal.
He didn't start cooking the meal until I arrived home. How do you translate?
Eve gelene kadar,
varana kadar, varıncaya kadar pişirmeye başlamadı. Ne zaman başladı? Bunun başlamasını nasıl izah edersiniz?
Eve girer gibi.
As soon as I arrived home, he started cooking the meal, değil mi? Tom started cooking the meal. Değil mi? Bu bunun bir başka meali aslında.
He started cooking the meal after I arrived home.
He started cooking the meal after I arrived home. Çok güzel. Çok güzel. Ya da as soon as
I arrived
home. Gene bunu demiştik zaten. As soon as I arrived. Peki. When ne kullandık? When I arrived home, he started cooking the meal diyoruz. Evet. Buraya kadar, do you have any questions? Past perfect is usually used to read books, stories. It happens. You can just come across past perfect tense in the novels. While you are reading a novel, you come across these tenses as well.
Hocam şunu tavsiye edebilir miyim arkadaşlara veya size soruyorum. Yani kuralları böyle ezberlemek yerine, tabii ki bu da bir yol ama zaten konuşurken cümlenin akışından devam eden olaylar, biten olaylar, bitecek olaylar anlaşılıyor ve ona göre ters kendi kendine geliyor insan aklına. Yani kural ezberleyerek de tabii olabilir belki ama o zor.
Kural değil zaten. Ben size şimdi kuralları göstermiyorum. Şimdi siz belki you might have known about this language, okay?
Örnekler görüyoruz.
Örneklerle.
If you don't know anything else, if you come across for the first time this tense, so you have to learn how to form it. When do you have to form them? Değil mi? Yani bu cümleleri kural olarak düşünmeyin. Bu cümleyi, bu ifadeyi İngilizce'de nasıl verebiliriz? Ben asla kural şudur demek, yani gramer o kadar benim için önemli değil. Benim için önemli olan Türkçe ifademi ben İngilizce'de nasıl anlatacağım? Dava bu. İngilizce'de hangi tool'u kullanacağım? Gramer benim için bir tool. Yani bir alet, bir edevat, yani benim için geçerli bir şey. Belli bir... Efendim?
Bir araç, bir vesile.
Araç, yani tabii ki bir form. Bu formu bilmeliyim. Nasıl Türkçe'de biz bir cümleyi kurarken işte özne nerede geçiyor? İşte gizli özne sonunda işte gidiyorum, ediyorum, bunu yapmıştım, bunu etmiştim. Türkçenin de kendi cümle dizini içerisinde bir yapısı var. Yani buna kural deyin, gramer deyin, ne derseniz deyin, ama eğer if you want to learn a language well, yani you have to know about these structures, öyle diyelim. Yapı olarak bilelim.
Hocam İngilizce'de de devrik cümleler mi oluyor örnekleri değiştirdikçe? Devrik cümle. Türkçe'de bazen bir şeyi anlatırken devrik cümleyle anlatıyoruz.
Devrik cümleler o daha farklı bir şey. Yapı, inversion diye bir yapı. Daha sonraki derslerimizde daha advanced inversion olarak göreceğimiz yapılarda görüyoruz onu. Ama bir sonraki derste if you like I can give you some a few examples of inverted sentences, devrik sentence, devrik cümle olarak. Yani bu cümlenin yerini değiştiriyor olmakla devrik cümle yapmış olmuyoruz.
Bileşik cümleler. Yan cümlecikle
bunlar compound dediğimiz bağlaçlarla birbirlerine bağlanan cümleler. Şimdi let's get from the book gene bakalım. Sayfasına. Okay. Yani bayağı bir it's really hard to learn all the things together. Şimdi bakalım. There's another extra exercise. Bakalım. Make past perfect of the forms diyor. Of the words. Come.
Came.
Which one? Come. Past perfect. Past perfect. Had come.
Had come.
Eat.
Eaten.
Eaten.
Had eaten.
Had eaten.
Had eaten.
Give.
Had given.
Had given.
Go.
Had gone.
Had gone or
went.
Had been. Had been.
Had been.
Yani bu hani gitmiştim, bulunmuştum.
Bulunmuştum.
Anlamında.
Had heard.
Here.
Heard.
Had heard. Look.
Had looked.
Had looked.
Had looked. Had run.
Run. Yine had run. Page 2. Okay. Read.
Had read.
Had read. Read. Yine. Read. Sorry. No change in spelling. Yazımda hep aynı okunuşu. Pronunciation is different. Read. But the written form is the same. Say.
Had said.
Had said. Travel. Had traveled. Bunları hatırladı.
Evet.
Okay. Şimdi bakalım. Okay. Ask and answer questions with a use password. Şimdi buna bakalım. Why were the travelers tired?
Because
they had walked 20 miles.
Because they had walked 20 miles. Çok güzel. Okay.
2, 1.
Why were they hungry? Again.
Because
they
haven't eaten all day.
Because they hadn't eaten all day.
Good. Why did one?
He had heard that bears don't like eating that meat.
Yeah,
What
because he
the
had
deer
heard
had
that
said
bears
to him.
don't like eating that meat. Well done. Good.
After
And did the
beer
other man
had gone.
come down?
After beer, bear had gone.
After the bear has gone. Çok güzel.
After the bear had
What
gone.
did he want to know?
He wanted to
He wanted to
know
know
what
his
the bear had
friends.
said to him.
He wanted to know
His
What the bear
had said to
him.
his friend. Okay. Şimdi bakalım listen and check yapalım. Burada da bir şey var en azından. A kind of listening for you. Okay.
Tip script 9.3. Questions and answers. 1. Why were the travellers tired?
Because they had walked 20 miles.
2. Why were they hungry?
Because they hadn't eaten all day.
3. Why did one of them pretend to be dead?
Because he had heard that bears don't like eating dead meat.
4. When did the other man come down from the tree?
After the bear had gone.
5. What did he want to know?
He wanted to know what the bear had said to his friend.
Yeah. Any questions so far? No. Şimdi bakalım. Look at the pronunciation part. The contraction apostrophe, that means the short form of had, can be difficult to hear. I want you to listen to the sentences. Put a tick if you hear had. Okay? There will be 5 sentences. Ready? Please mute your microphone so that you can listen to it clearly.
Tape script 4. Pronunciation. 1.
They'd walked 20 miles.
2.
One man hid in a tree.
3.
The other pretended to be dead.
4.
When the bear had gone, the man came down.
5.
He felt bad because he'd left his friend.
One more.
Tape script 9.4. Pronunciation. 1.
They'd walked 20 miles.
2.
One man hid in a tree.
3.
The other pretended to be dead.
4.
When the bear had gone, the man came down.
5.
He felt bad because he'd left his friend.
Okay. Which ones?
Both.
Did you hear had in the first sentence?
Yes.
Two
Number
sentences.
1. What about
sentences.
number 2?
Number
Did you
2.
hear any had? Did you hear any had? The second sentence. Like and
Yes. Hey.
I forget the sentence.
color.
Tape script 9.4.
Okay.
Pronunciation. 1.
They'd walked 20 miles.
They had.
They had walked. They had walked. Number 2.
2.
One man hid in a tree.
3. Hid in a tree. Hid tree.
Hid. No had. No had. No tick here. Number 3. Number 3.
3.
The other pretended to be dead.
Did you hear any had? Did you hear any had?
Yes.
The other pretended to be dead.
The other pretended to be
When
dead.
the bear had gone,
The other pretended to be dead. Is that it?
There's no
head here. And
No
number
head
four. Number four. Sorry.
head. 4. When the bear had gone, the man came down.
Had gone.
Had gone. Yes. Number 4. Yeah.
Yes,
Number
had gone.
5.
5.
He felt bad because he'd left his friend.
Had
Had
left.
left. Had left.
Had left.
Okay.
Had left.
They had walked. Yes. See all answers. Yeah. Here. On the other pretended. The bear had gone. Here. Here also. They walked when the bear had gone. Well, actually, in the fourth one, you haven't heard id form. When the bear had gone. Had gone is the long form. So 1 and the first and the fifth sentences, you heard short form of had. Şimdi, look at after learning the use of, the conjunctions, what is the difference in meaning between these sentences? Hadi, look at this one. When I arrived, she cooked dinner.
She was cooking dinner.
When I arrived,
she was cooking dinner.
She was cooking dinner.
Who arrived? What is the first action?
Arrive.
Arrive. And the second one?
Cook.
Good. So these actions happened one another. One another. That's why both are in the past simple tense. Tamam mı? When I arrived, she cooked the dinner.
Dinner.
Arka arkaya olan past eventler hemen akabinde arka arkaya olduğu için when past simple, she cooked past simple. Şimdi, when I arrived, she was cooking dinner.
Cooking is the first action.
No. When I arrived, she was cooking dinner. Past simple and past continuous. Bakın. There are two events. One of them is shorter. The other one is longer.
Cooking dinner, longer.
Cooking dinner was longer. And what is the interruption here? What is the interruption here? Which tense? Which action?
Past continuous.
No. Interrupt. Kesen. Stops.
Pardon.
When I arrived, bakın, she was cooking dinner. She was cooking dinner. This action was happening in the past, in progress, değil mi?
Şimdi önce
I arrived. Bakın, I arrived. Burada öncesi sonrası yok. Burada devam etmekte olan, geçmişte devam etmekte olan bir olayı bir short action kesiyor. Tam o sırada vardığımda o yapmaktaydı. Tamam mı?
Evet.
When I arrived, she cooked dinner.
Pişirdi. Pişirdi. Yemek pişirdi.
Vardığımda
yemek pişmişti.
Yemek pişmişti değil mi? Pişirmişti. Dolayısıyla the first action is
yemek, pişirmek. Cook it.
She had cooked and the second action is I arrived. Değil mi? When de önemli zaten. karışıyor. Evet, bakalım. She spoke good French because she lived in France.
Soru ne burada yani? Ne soruyorsunuz?
Önce
the meaning. Two different. There are two different sentences. What is the difference in meaning? Aradaki anlam farklılığını tartışıyoruz.
Konuşuyor.
Fransa'da yaşadığı için iyi Fransızca konuşuyor.
O güzel İngilizce Fransızca konuşuyordu çünkü o Fransa'da yaşadı.
Yaşadı ve iyi Fransızca konuştu, değil mi? Konuşuyordu ya da konuştu. Çünkü Fransa'da yaşadığı için Fransızca konuştu. Evet. She spoke good French because she had lived in France.
Hocam ben burada spoke'u anlamadım ya. Şimdi bu olmadı ki tercümesi bu.
Konuştu.
She's speaking good French because she lived in France bana göre.
İki cümle de doğru. Aradaki fark ne? Anlam farkı ne? İkisi o yanlış bu yanlış demiyoruz. Aradaki yanlış ne? Bakın şöyle yapalım. What is the difference in meaning between the sentences? Bakın. Bunu follow each other dedik. Bakın buna böyle dedik.
Fransa'da yaşadı.
Birinci cümleyle ilgili açıklamamızdı. Evet. Arda
spoke and she lived.
Şimdi she spoke good French because she lived. Sentence one.
Past simple.
Past for a fact that was true at a particular time in the past.
Yes.
Çünkü yaşadı, güzel konuştu. Yani yaşadığı için güzel konuştu. Orada öğrendi. Yaşadığı sürece öğrendi. Yaşadıkça öğrendi anlamında. Bir fact veriyor. Geçmişte true bir şey veriyor. Evet. İkincisinde
yaşıyordu.
Geçmişte bir süre yaşadı, bitti. Bir şey erdiğimiz.
Yok.
Bakalım. She lived in France and she spoke. Önce yaşadı, bitti ve ondan sonra konuşmaya başladı. Anlatabiliyor muyum?
Evet, çok küçük nüans.
Evet. Çünkü daha önceden Fransa'da yaşadığı için iyi İngilizce, Fransızca konuşuyor. Tamam mı? Evet. I listened to music while I did my homework, or I listened to music when I had done my homework. While I did my homework.
Yaparken dinledim. Müzik dinledim.
Evet. I listened to it while I did. At the same time, değil mi? Bunlar at the same time oldu.
Evet.
Ay. Allah'ım yarabbim. Sentence one. While for two actions that happened at the same time. Oldu. While'ın anlamı yaparken dinledim. Ben bunu while I was doing my homework diye söyleyemez miydim? I was listening to music while I was doing my homework diye diyemez miydim? Yes?
Derdim. Değişimize göre derdik.
I did my homework first and then I listened to music. Bakın, I listened to music when I had done my homework. Önce yaptım, bitirdim ödevimi. Bunu after'la nasıl söyleriz?
After
After
I had done my homework. After I listened
to music. Çok güzel. Çok güzel. Well done. After I have done my homework, I've listened to music. Or
I done my work after before listen.
I listen to music after
I done homework.
I had done my homework.
After'ın önemi neydi? We don't have to use past perfect tense. Değil mi? I listen to music after
I did my homework.
After I did my homework, değil mi? You don't have to use after I had done my homework. It's clear to understand which action happened first. Okay. When I got home, look at this one.
Ne zaman eve geldim? Çocuklar uyumuş.
When I got the children went to bed. To action, bakın past, benle.
Eve gittiğimde çocuklar uyumuş, yatağa gitmişti.
Ben gittim hemen gider gitmez çocuklar yatağa gitti. Ben gittikten sonra action happen one another, değil mi? Followed each other. I got home, the children went to bed. What about the other one? When I got home, the children had gone to bed.
Onlar uyumuştu zaten.
Yatağa gitmişler.
First, they went to bed, değil mi? First, the children went to bed and then I got home. Eve vardığımda çocuklar yatağa önceden gitmişlerdi. Peki, she gave me a book, so I read it. She gave me a book, but I had read it.
Bana kitap ver.
Okudum.
O bana kitap
verdi.
Kitap verdiği için okudum.
Kitap verdi ve böylece
okudum.
Onu okudum.
Peki, kitabı daha önceden okumuş muydu?
Hayır.
Biliyor muydu? Hayır. Hangisinde biliyor? Daha önceden okumuş.
İkincisinde.
But I read it.
Fakat
The
okumuştum.
second sentence.
Fakat
Bana
okumuştum.
bir kitap verdi ama ben onu daha önceden okumuştum. Bakın daha önce kelimesi aslında ifadesi past perfect tense'le. Gördük mü? Yani aradaki fark o. Şimdi bakalım.
Son iki örnekte daha net oldu ama baştaki örneklerde algılayamadık. Ben şahsen.
Yok bu bir hayır. You need some time. You need some time. After doing some exercises, you will understand much clearly, much easily. Şimdi bakalım buradaki line'ları birleştirelim. I was nervous on the plane because. Sonraki egzersiz.
She had fallen over and hurt herself.
I had never flown before.
Şimdi size ben bir dakika vereyim. Bunu yapın. Ondan sonra check edelim. Yeah. Now you can check while you are listening. Yeah.
Tape script 9.5. 1.
I was nervous on the plane because I'd never flown before.
2. When I'd had breakfast, I went to work. 3. I met a girl at a party. Her face was familiar. I was sure I'd seen her somewhere before. 4.
I felt tired all day yesterday because I hadn't slept the night before.
5. My wife was angry with me because I'd forgotten our anniversary. 6.
The little girl was crying because she'd fallen over and hurt herself.
Okay, one more.
Tape script 9.5. 1.
I was nervous on the plane because I'd never flown before.
2. When I'd had breakfast, I went to work. 3. I met a girl at a party. Her face was familiar. I was sure I'd seen her somewhere before. 4.
I felt tired all day yesterday because I hadn't slept the night before.
5. My wife was angry with me because I'd forgotten our anniversary. 6.
The little girl was crying because she'd fallen over and hurt herself.
Okay, let's check. Okay, number 1. Who wants to try number 1? Yes, you can just unmute your microphones. Okay, number 1.
I can say I was nervous on the plane because it was my first time.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, I had never flown before.
Yes.
I had
Also-
never flown before. Okay. Number 2. Who wants to try?
I want to work.
Okay, when I had breakfast, I went to work.
3.
3.
I was sure I'd seen her somewhere before.
Okay. Ali Bey, number 4.
4.
I felt tired
all day
yesterday because I hadn't slept the night before.
Sorry.
The night
Because
I
hadn't slept the night before. Okay. Something wrong with it. I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, number 5 is already done here.
My wife was
My
angry.
wife was angry with me because
I forgotten your anniversary.
Okay, because I forgot. Why? Okay. The last one, the little girl was crying because
She had herself.
Okay. Peki. Yeah. So now I'm going to finish this lesson here. Now your homework is to translate these sentences that you have just listened here. Translate these sentences, okay? And your workbook, Unit 9, pages 60, 61, and 62. 3 pages. 3 pages. 1, page 16, 61, and 62. Joining sentences. Okay? So, all the examples. Gürsel Hanım, I hope you will understand much better when you do these exercises. Okay? It needs some doing some exercising. Okay? Yeah, you can just all unmute your microphone. Yep. Thank you very much for this class. Yani it has been, you know, a long lesson and a very tiring lesson because the tense is very new to you, most of you new. I hope you could understand and you can use it in written language, actually. That's why while you are reading a book in English, you will understand much more clearly because you have already seen this sense, so it will help you understand much better. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. I will upload on the YouTube. If you miss, if there are some people miss this class, they can watch, follow on the YouTube channel. Thank you. See you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Bye.